This is KHQA Sports.
And tip top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final on one of my very favorite weekends of the entire year, KHQA Subway Superfan Shootout Weekend. Tonight was the appetizer course, 3 really good games. Highlights of all of that coming your way very, very soon. But first, here's my man Will Wilson with some business to attend to right here in the Gem City himself.
That's right. Blue Devil Gym was filled to the brim to see 2 teams who've only lost a combined 2 games since the calendar hit 2015. Andy Douglas and QHS taking on United Township. We had a little problem with our computers tonight, only able to show you the tail end of this one. Blue Devils up 52-40, under a minute to go though. UT still pressing hard. How about the pretty finger roll right there? Blue Devils going to put this one on ice though. Lincoln Elby, there he is, going to find Parker Bland, who goes strong to the cup with the left-handed lay-in. He would get that. UT would still keep trying to answer at the other end, but they wouldn't be able to close the gap near enough as Lincoln Elby is going to throw it over to Cameron Gay, and the Blue Devils are going to run out the clock. They're going to take this one 55-42. QHS now 13-7 on the year. 5-2 in the Western Big Six. How about another game? That was a really good one. Over at Chris right now for the Superfan Shootout.
Some fans more excited than others about the Superfan Shootout. Q&D boys taking on Madison on the late shift tonight. They get Madison today, Fort Madison tomorrow. That's almost like ironic. Meanwhile, cold start for both squads, but here it is off the bench. Brian Copley with a nice putback gave his team a nice spark with 6 early points in this one. Then Carter Cramsey coming through, and Quincy Notre Dame is going to build a lead quickly on the Cramsey machine right here. The and one and the take as well. And how about some Jacob Mayfield as well? Nice post move for that young man. It's a 10-4 Q&D lead. And then the bottom would drop out in the second quarter, unfortunately, for the Raiders. Damon Warren had himself a night. The little point guard, fun to watch. Great take right here, and he's got unlimited range. Just a really tough second half for the Raiders as they end up dropping a big-time decision tonight. 72-53 was your final. Payson and Liberty again, Will.
Another good one. Season series tied 1-1 between these two. Probably some of the best teams in our area. Payson's going to be pressing early. Tayton Rose going to find Michael Mast, and he's going to take that one strong to the cup with the finish right there. Eagles back down the floor again. Levi Obert going to find Rowe down low. He puts it off the glass for the deuce right there. Reed Wolfmeyer feeling it as well. He's going to put Liberty up 6. How about that 3 right there from the corner? Payson down 5 at the end of the first quarter, and they just couldn't miss from there. Hunter Flessner is going to find Trevor Mayers. He hit the baseline right there. Carter Epperson had himself a night. How about the ball movement right here from the Indians? 3-pointer right there. Nothing but nylon from him, and this one would give Payson the lead. Epperson, just like I said, could not miss in the second quarter right there as he hits that one. Hunter Flessner, he was just having a night himself. How about the block right here? He throws that one down. Chris Dewar loves this guy, and rightfully so. He can just do it all back down the floor. So strong. Flessner with the lay-in, and Payson, they're going to take down Liberty tonight. 2-1 the season series. I got a feeling we're going to see these two down the road as Payson gets it done, 56-44.
How about a fun one tonight? A sneaky fun one up in Scioto. Nice entry pass here to Luke Farquhar. West Prairie trying to come back in this ball game. Central had other ideas. Hitting the offensive glass nicely, finding the open man, and this time it's Ryan Freiberg from above the arc, knocks down the 3. West Prairie, though, no relent in these guys down 6 at this point. Love Jamie Cousins' game. Great take right there for him. Hits the running basket. Story of this game, though, story of this night, this guy, Taylor Hyman, what a career he has had, including his 1,000th career point tonight. He also had the and one right there. West Prairie not going anywhere. Big Dustin Logan, he's not just for football anymore. This kid can flat post up. Nice bucket for him in the low blocks. Central too strong in this ball game, winning tonight by the final count in this one of 51-39. Elsewhere for you today, Quincy Saints with another big-time win. Man, they're just making it look easy. Ben Kasula, the sniper, leading the Saints past Quad City Christian today. 68-10 was your final there. How about Unity beating Southeastern tonight? Corey Miller, what a day for him. You can't shoot much better than that, kids. Corey Miller knocking it down to the tune of perfection as Unity gets a big-time win at home. Also, Southeast, no match for Jacksonville tonight. Future Quincy University Hawk football player Zach Lonergan with 17 in that one. Beardstown with a win over Farming tonight, and Western knocks off Pleasant Hill. Here's Will.
Down to America's hometown we go. Mark Thomas's team coming off their win over Pittsfield the other night, taking on a solid Kirksville team. This one, they've been a 13-0 hole, but then Dylan Powell, what happened? He was doing big things down low, gets the bucket and the and one. Cale Radman, he be hitting it from 3 range as well from the side. Pirates flying on D as well. How about Shamar Griffith? He is just so fast on the football field and on the basketball court. Gets the basket and the foul. More from Powell down low. How about him soar right here? Gets the one-handed rebound and the putback and would be fouled, would make the free throw. Kirksville just too strong tonight. They were hitting threes from all over the place, including that one as they get it done over Hannibal tonight, 89-80. Some scores from Missouri to pass along to you right now. Louisiana gets it done over a good Macon team, 48-39. South Shelby loses to Palmyra tonight despite Sydney Ware's 22 points and 13 boards. Centralia takes down Highland tonight despite Austin Richmiller going for 32 points again tonight. Unbelievable. 51 the other night, 32 tonight. Marceline a winner over Paris tonight, 53-31. Brookfield can't take down Clark County tonight except Briney, 17 points in that one. Mark Twain a 2-point winner over Van Far tonight. Also Knox County a 15-point winner. Eagles now 14-7 on the season, 7-1 in the conference. And from the La Plata tournament, we've got North Shelby losing to Green City 44-42, setting up the championship game between Canton and Cairo. Also up in Iowa, Miles Wenseen and the Hounds just keep on rolling, folks, as they get it done behind Wenseen's 22 points. Also tonight, Central Lee falls to the second-ranked team in the class, 85-63. Keokuk, a big-time winner. Mr. Dante Davis with 14 points in that ball game. And Holy Trinity Catholic loses tonight by 2. Despite that, Nick Hopper with 21 points. Over to Chris.
All of those outlier Iowa teams at the Superfan Shootout tomorrow. Maybe your best chance to see them, and they're worth it. Q&D girls, it was Hawaiian night, and they performed early in this one against Miller Career Academy. First, it was Sarah Arnold with a nice jumper, then Quinna Keating hitting the brakes, letting the bogey fly right by her. Good stuff from her. Then Erica Obert to cap a 17-3 run. Erica Obert, have a night. She was really good. And I tell you what, when you've got that sneaky type of dribble separation, you can do those kind of things. As I said, 17-3 run. Miller Academy could never overcome that slow start. Beth Eversman making some things happen for Q&D. Miller Academy, though, would come back, make this thing as close as a 4-point game. Shelby Connell and company just try to keep them away. They would do so with a nice finish in this one. Then it's Quetakita to punctuate it. Q&D gets the win, 45-35. Big-time showdown tomorrow with a really good Pleasant Valley team coached by our former 2-time KHQA Player of the Year, Jen Getz. Looking forward to that. Clopton and Unity, what a dandy start to the Superfan Shootout it was. This a pairing of some of the best sophomores in the entire area, but a senior would start things off. No, actually a sophomore right there. Emily Bruni, great take for her. How about Piper Obert at the other end? These two teams running at each other back and forth early. Great pace in this game. First quarter ended up 15 apiece. How about the block right here by Ashton Loggeman, and that would lead to this. Sabrina Smart, look at this play. This is a really tough spinorama. The and one doesn't count for her because she can't knock down the free throw, but what a take for her. What a play. Still a story in this ball game. This young lady, I mentioned great sophomores. They come no more defensively hawkish than Kaylee Kuhn. 26 points tonight, MVP honors. She was really good. Tell you what, her efforts allowed her team to take down Clopton despite the wonderful shooting of Lauren Loggeman tonight. Big time win for Unity, who pulls away in the fourth, 53-46, your final there. Also, we've got more for you now. In Illinois tonight, it was Rushville Industry falling to Farmington despite the double-double from Riley Plummer. Elsewhere on the docket, in Missouri, Macon in pole position to win the Clarence Cannon Conference. Palmyra bounces back and beats South Shelby. Centralia knocks off Highland tonight. The Clark County girls lose to Brookfield. That's a tough one to swallow for them. Knox County girls all over Milan, and Paris gets a win over Marceline as well. Keokuk girls, by the way, nice win for Mark Twain as well, beating Van Far tonight 34-30. Now on to the Keokuk girls. Tough night tonight against Fairfield for them as they would hit the struggle bus in this one with the offense, except on occasion from this young lady, the freshman sensation, Michaela Davis. Great take for her. She goes floor length and gets the three-point play the traditional way. She and Bailey Clampett doing some nice things. This will be Miss Clampett from outside the arc, knocking down the three. Unfortunately for Keokuk, their offense stagnated again tonight. They can't seem to get off the schneid. They end up losing tonight by the final in this one of 42-30. Fort Madison with a nice win on the girls' side tonight on the road at Washington. Central Lee with a really nice win over Danville. And it was WIU knocking off North Dakota State tonight by the final count of 66-60. One last thing to mention, big time baseball win for Culver Stockton's second game of the season. How about taking down the #1 NAIA team in the country, 7-6 today. Great job, Wildcats. Coming up tomorrow, wall-to-wall coverage, not only of postseason wrestling, which starts tomorrow, but Superfan Shootout. Again, go out and see some of these kids. If you haven't seen Miles Winsine or Johnny Dahl or undefeated Danville, all of those teams right here in the city of Quincy. One cheap price gets you in. You can kind of pick and choose your games. Great girls game at 10:30 tomorrow between Illini West and Hardin Calhoun. Really fun stuff. So we'll see you then tomorrow, overtime right here at 10:30.